This guy got a Warden helm on Stranded. So I know a ton of you guys who watch my videos are nons. So if you're one of those people and you want to get a better rank, you can use today's sponsor, Salad, to do so. Salad is a program that uses your computer's resources to generate you easy money. This money can then be used on tons of different rewards, such as Minecraft accounts and mantle capes. I know that it may sound like a scam, but when I got the deal, I looked through the program and it looks perfectly fine. It also has thousands of 5-star reviews on Trustpilot, which just makes it more trustworthy. Salad makes money by mining crypto with your resources, and I know a lot of people think this would harm their PC, but if you just don't overdo it, it probably will have absolutely no long-term effect on your PC's performance. And thanks to Salad, I'll be giving away one hypixel rank upgrade to anybody who uses my code MashClash. If this seems interesting to you at all, use my code for twice the earning rate plus a chance to get a free hypixel rank upgrade. Thanks to Salad for sponsoring, and let's get back into the video. So as you guys may know, I played my fair share of Stranded and was actually the first player to ever drop a sight blade. I never actually crafted anything with it, but it was cool to have. However, unlike me, the player Lasavy is a beast at Stranded. He has a 43 skill average and 999 slayers. Bro, I don't even got 999 slayers. Oh, and did I mention that this dude's got a freaking overflux on top of the Warden helm, all without a single co-op member? It's safe to say that I knew this guy was a beast, so I actually reached out to him on Discord and he gave me the story of how he got his Warden helm. So here it goes. So it all started right after he got his overflux, which he grinded for in order to secure the Hall of Fame spot. For people who don't know, the Hall of Fame is a channel in the Stranded Sweats Discord server that records the first people to complete major accomplishments in Stranded. Out of the 13 already achieved, Lasavy has achieved 9 of them. After getting his overflux, he began the rev grind. He only had 300k flesh and about 1 million iron collection. However, another Stranded player known as I'm a Squirtle was also on the same grind and already had 2 million iron collection, which would make it a lot easier for him to craft the helmet. In order to catch up, Lasavy started manually mining the iron from his own minions. According to him, he mined for up to 50 hours, putting him at 545,000 ores mined, which is over double the amount needed for the legendary rock pet. Due to the mining fortune and the hamster wheels, mining the iron manually actually allowed him to collect iron up to 2 times faster than a minion with hypercatalyst would. Since he was trying to get as many Hall of Fame spots, he already had the 28 minion slots, which made it a lot easier for him to grind. However, even after he got all the iron, he realized that he still needed way more rotten flesh. You need 18 zombie hearts to actually craft a Warden helmet. While I'm a Squirtle had 16, Lasavy only had 11, putting him at a pretty big disadvantage. Knowing this, I'm a Squirtle went to sleep knowing that he would have enough rotten flesh to craft the helmet once he woke up. But Lasavy wasn't going to give up that easily. At first, he felt defeated, but after scouring some chests in his base, Lasavy found a bunch of enchanted flesh. After going through the calculations, he determined that he'd still have to do at least 10 hours of grinding. So instead of being a normal person and just giving up and waiting till tomorrow, he decided to not go to sleep. He grinded all day and all night. He now had only an hour left of grinding to do until he could craft his Warden helmet. But then, I'm a Squirtle woke up. He logged on and began typing a message in chat. I miscalculated. I'll craft the Warden whenever I wake up next time. With a sigh of relief, Lasavy went back to his grinding and was able to craft the Warden helmet. By the end of it, Lasavy had spent over 50 million coins on revs in a single day. However, he was still able to be the first player in the game to craft a Warden helmet on Stranded. And funnily enough, literally 10 minutes after crafting it, Squirtle woke up and crafted his. After hearing this story, you're probably kinda interested in what a Warden helmet actually can be used on Stranded, and basically just what this guy's island was. So let's go take a look. So now we are on Lassafy's island, and safe to say it's kinda crazy. So you can see that this thing is huge, and the amount of mob grinders here are crazy. So Lassafy has agreed to show me around his island, and then later actually show me how much damage he does with his setup. First, he said he's going to be starting with the cactus farm because he needed the gold medal, obviously, to get his higher farming level. So then all these things are pretty obviously catching areas for his huge mob farms up there, and probably some minions, as he just said. These are pretty insane, honestly. Just the amount of mobs falling from them is crazy. And then there's also a cane farm. Yep, this is all above another few layers of cane farm, which obviously you need to be able to get a high farming level. So it looks like these are two of his mob farms, and then he also has another one over here that is for Enderman and stuff, which I assuming are running through minions. Okay, so apparently he has so much water that water flow is disabled, which is crazy. And mob spawns are limited, which I did notice on my own Stranded gameplay. And it's really annoying if you don't actually block things, because you'll hit the mob cap so easily. It's really annoying. So according to him, the people who designed this, or the person who designed this mob farm is Oscar_James. And he said he just copied them, and they're like extremely broken for Stranded. And they kind of do look like that because they're pretty insane, honestly. And then he said this is a storage area for a bunch of stuff, which I guess makes sense. It's literally just a bunch of chests. So I don't doubt that. Yep, and now these are probably islands that he created to get a bunch of nether wart, and now he is not gonna go through all the effort to breaking all the obsidian. And I'm pretty sure that it doesn't work with the block zapper, which is very annoying. So over here are all his farms, and they're vertical because apparently he says they're superior. And the amount of grinding he's probably done is insane. So with his farming level, I'll take his word for it. And then up here, he said he has an ice farm. So he said it's not that good, but he doesn't want to remove it right now, or is too lazy to, so he's just going to keep it here. Okay, so now he basically showed off everything in his island according to him, and now he's going to show off his damage. So he's using an emerald blade, and then he's got his warden helm, then werewolf because he doesn't have frozen blaze yet, and then finally a Jerry pet. I thought he was going to use something else, but I guess it doesn't really matter. One thing he really wanted me to know is that he doesn't have a really cracked combat setup, and he hasn't really been focusing on combat. So if his damage is low, that's the reason. It looked like he's found a mob, and I guess I'll see how much damage. 60k on a hit, which honestly on Stranded is kind of crazy. Okay, so now he's using his line pet, and he's doing 84k per hit, which is pretty insane, especially on Stranded. But I'm pretty sure from his own words, he said people can do more damage without a Warden helm just because they have a better combat level and damage setup, like better talismans and a frozen blaze. This story was insane, and there are a ton of huge accomplishments achieved in Stranded that you probably wouldn't believe. So if you guys enjoyed this, you can click on this video here where I talk about the rarest items in the game, or this other one where I talk about the rarest armor piece in the game. So that's basically it. So see ya!